Hi Sagittarius, happy full moon. It's the 30th of August. I'm in my spirit studio and I've got the fairies sleeping here, and here we go. This is a very special night. We haven't had a blue moon since 2012, and the next one will be in 2037. So really it's a very, very, very special time. Okay, just getting myself sorted because I started this reading a while ago and the tripod broke. So I'd got this far with your past and your moonology cards, and yeah, so it's been a bit of a funny night, I must say, and I'm really hoping I get this reading clearly set out for you. Let's welcome Sarah Elizabeth in again. We have already done this. Thank you. As you know, I think I've told you before, I do channeling with her before my reading, so I collect her thoughts and then I see how they come through in the cards. And here so far we have got you in the past, Sagittarius. Tonight, as I said, is tremendously powerful. It's one of those nights we don't have often, like they say, once in a blue moon. We've had so many planetary movements this month. We've had the Lion's Gate, we've had the changes in signs in the north and south nodes, we've had 7 planets go retrograde, and 2 absolutely crucial ones for love and for our development are Mercury being retrograde until the 15th of September and Venus retrograde until the 5th of September. And until those dates, I'd say don't date anyone new. In those dates and those retrogrades, you could have people coming into you from your past, and that doesn't mean particularly lovers. It can mean people from your workspace, people, siblings, cousins, friends that you've fallen out with. But here we've got, don't let pride get in your way. And one thing Sarah Elizabeth said to me, some amazing financial changes are going to take place for some Sagittarians, and they're going to come from connections with past work people, where it's going to be teamwork, business, partnership. People will have remembered you and your talents from the past, and they may get in touch with you because they'll see great profit, great blessings coming through, and you might get a partnership or something of that nature. So don't let pride get in the way just because the job didn't go as well as you thought. I've got the full moon right in front of me. It's absolutely glorious. I'm in my spirit room, which is like a conservatory, and I've got 3 walls of windows, so the full moon is literally shining on this reading at the moment. It's amazing, honestly. So let's have our full moon blessings, Saggies. You really deserve them, and I hope they come in bucketfuls, potfuls of abundant gold for you. Anyway, this is your past. You felt left out in the cold. My table's moved because of the positioning. It's a bit wobbly here. I don't know why. You felt very restrained, full of fear. You felt great anxiousness, like alarming fear, and some things made you feel, a lack of some things made you feel really emotionally unfulfilled and scared and fearful. And so the moon message to you is work through your fears, Sagittarius. Don't fear these things because the universe has your back and they care about you. So really work through those fears now with this full moon. Work with the energy of it because it's a really beautiful one and it's guiding your higher self. I'm called Higher Self Magic, and I know I've not said hello to you. If you're just new to my readings, thank you for joining us. I'm so used to talking to my regular Saggis that I feel like they're my friends, so I just go straight into it. And I appreciate you so much, my regular Saggis, honestly. But new Saggis, please welcome, or Saggi people with placements in Sagittarius. And here you've got the Hermit. You're looking at your past with that lamp and you're going, go, go. The past, go to where you're meant to go. My higher self is guiding me into the future. This also could mean that there's a Virgo in your life. A Virgo is going to either come back in because they've had some spiritual growth. They've had a karmic situation that's made them, set them free from their problems, and their coming back might set you free from your problems. But the Virgo here, the Hermit card, is shining a light on the past and saying, yeah, I'm leaving you behind. I'm moving forwards. It's time to release the negativity, and you are happy to leave that negativity behind. You're going to become so much more positive after today. You've had a really difficult time, 11 years, I would say 10 years of a difficult time, Sagittarius, and you've been in a holding position for such a long time, but you're coming out of the holding position. I said that to you. It's going to take until about the 15th until you totally are released from that. And when you are released from that, you'll be released from the problems that are causing you all this anxiousness, because you have got a problem that is lurking. It's one of lack. It could be monetary. It could be somewhere to live. It could be a relationship you don't really want to be in, that you're stuck in, or missing someone from the past, or being lonely because you've got no relationship communication or no family. Something's lacking. Well, that lacking will be filled after the 15th of September, I believe. And the Moonology cards are saying bring love into the situation. And I think by the 15th of September, we're going to have love in the situation. The fairies are going to make sure of that. They're sleeping right now because it's night. When they get up and dance, they're going to be bringing you beautiful joys. So let's get some cards for Sagittarius, please. I just want you to know that the changes are going to be spectacular, and they're going to bring you lots of success. So you will break free from this monotony, or from this sort of lack situation, this holding place. But what I also want to say to you is that this past month, August, we're nearly coming to the end of it, has been a really good time for you laying the foundations of your work career, of you making leaps into a better place work-wise. And I think this started maybe in June, July, August, where your creativity was growing. You'd been laying the foundations for many years, but suddenly it was all starting to come together. And I think that was from when Jupiter moved into Taurus, into your 6th house, which is work today, work every day. Now, your health issues might have come to the fore with that, because it's about work and health. So if you've been experiencing any health issues since May or June, it's because Jupiter wants you to address them, do something about them, and he's made them more noticeable for you. But at the same time, there's going to be a lot of healing going on emotionally and physically in September up to the 15th, getting you ready for when you break free, for when you move forwards. And you are healing. Everything is changing, and you are being told, or Sarah Elizabeth thinks you should rest as much as you can up to the 15th. Rest through this full moon. It's really quite powerful, and also to protect yourself from people with bad energy that are around you, the haters. Can we have some cards for Sagittarius, please, from my mini tarot? And some of these people you're going to lose as friends, because it's going to become very apparent to you, due to the wisdom you've collected, that you've developed, that any bad luck that you think you've had has been associated with haters, people that have sort of led you down the wrong path, so to speak, haven't wanted your problems to be resolved. And there are people like that. I mean, some of us think that's impossible because we're not like that, Saggies, but there are people like that, and I think you're fully aware of that, you know? Really, you're becoming more aware, you're becoming more like the wise owl in the night. And you're going to sting more like a scorpion. We've got 2 Scorpios there. We've got Leo, the lion, there as well. You're developing a sense of grrr about you. You know, these people, the haters, are not going to get past you anymore. And of course, we've got the beautiful water bearer, Aquarius, where I think you're going to need more time near water in this next year. I think you're going to find yourself near water much more. But Leo here, Scorpio and Aquarius means that you've possibly got, as well as Virgo, you've got these in either in your placements or people in your life that are going to figure in your life. I'm a Leo rising, so, and my son's an Aquarius. Okay, so here we've got the ultimate happiness card, the 10 of Cups. You have got love coming into the situation, and it's going to create a very powerful new order for you, Sagittarius. You're going to really feel happy, so happy and content, and you'll feel like that person is your home, you know, because home is where the hearth is, and home is where the heart is. And, you know, it doesn't matter where the hearth is. It could be in a tiny little cottage, and it could be in a big mansion. But if you share that hearth with someone who's got your heart, then you're in absolutely the best place, wherever you are. And you're going to have that. You're definitely going to have that. Love's coming into the situation. Some more cards for Sagittarius, please, so I can use those channeled messages. Sarah Elizabeth, thank you. And here we have, we have partying, we have communication, we have happiness, celebration. At the same time, this could be moved over here, and it could be a problem with your past love where you were a threesome. But let's move it here because we want the happy vibes. But if that was the case, then it might be something that's going to come in to a revelation. This full moon is full of revelations. I got a massive revelation today through my sibling, and I found out something that I didn't know, and I should have been told, but you know, it really is a full moon of revelations. Some more please before we move on to the other cards. My dogs heard something in the garden. Okay, Buffy. Let's get some more cards for Sagittarius, please. Can we have some? Thank you. Thank you very much. Give some cards for Sagittarius, please. Ooh, okay. So here we have strength. Got a Leo card again. So a Leo could be very significant, or you are becoming stronger in this situation. And we've got the Emperor down there. I'll pick it up in a moment. So the Emperor is, you're becoming more powerful in your work life as well. You're taking control and you are trusting your journey, your spiritual journey, the divine timing. You're literally trusting the magic of the universe, the angels and the fairies, and what they're doing for you. I always tell people, get in tune with nature, because you will heal and you will transcend them. You're really ending a karmic chapter in your life, Sagittarius. And the fairies particularly, and the angels, I've got them both there for you. I don't know if you can see the angels here. They are, and Cupid, I've got the angels there, Cupid angels. They are guiding you through, very much so. So if you've got children, or you haven't got children, a child could be coming into the mix in the next year. Or if you've got a child, they're going to do really well. So that's some lovely news for you. This is going to be a period of pleasure and satisfaction, and your heart's definitely going to connect with someone very special, someone very powerful, that sort of emperor person. And that card's right down there, and I'm sitting in such a strange position that I can't really get everything as easily as I could before. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I hope I get a new tripod very, very soon. This next relationship is going to be very intense and very loving. It's going to be a real it's going to have lots of celebrations and lots of socializing, lots of parties, but there's going to be a real togetherness as well, where two people become one. It's very much a connection with someone that's very intense and loving, and it's the beginning of a beautiful romance sometime after September the 15th. It could be someone from your past that comes in as a new person, or it's someone new. It could be someone from your past or someone from your recent past, where things just didn't seem to work out, or you lost communication, or it's someone entirely new. There actually could be two people. Now, if you know a snake in your life, that's the Chinese New Year. They're going to be very important to you, and they're going to really grow in power this year. So it could be a snake, Chinese New Year snake that's coming in. Look at the dates for these Chinese animals. You could be a snake, I don't know. So the zodiac Chinese snake's very important. It's just come up. So you might have a child that's a snake, or a brother, or a lover. Look for that person. You're going to have a really good bond with them. But the lover part, it's going to be very sensuous, and it's going to be a connection to the highest level. It's really going to be a wonderful time, very vibrant, abundant life together you're going to have. As I said, there's going to be a birth of a child. For some of you, it might be birth of a grandchild. It all depends on what age you are. Also, some challenge in the family, either with your own child or with a sibling or parents. Something sorts itself out in September. If that was one of the problems that worried you, that's going to get sorted out. And if it's monetary, it's definitely going to get sorted out, because money is coming. It's going to be a time of, the love part's going to be a time of happiness, desire and excitement. But Saggies, just hang on, because we've got to get there. We're still in that holding position, but we're in transition with this full moon this week, the blue moon. We're in transition now. We're going towards it. Just don't rush it, because all the good things come after September the 15th. A few more of these before we move on. Don't forget we've got the Emperor card as well. Power, a powerful love. Or if you're in a court situation, it could mean that you're going to win. You're going to get the rewards from that. The judge is going to go in your favour. Don't know what's happening here, Sarah Elizabeth. She wants me to cut them. Okay, let me cut them. Okay, so you've got the Hierophant. So you're moving spiritually forwards all the time. The development that's coming in your life is very spiritual, very true. The Ace of Wands, new ventures are coming along as well, work-wise, that are going to bring you lots and lots of satisfaction. And of course, you are the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is nothing but successful. And we've got the Emperor down there, and here we've got the Empress. So the perfect love match. The Queen of Wands becomes the Empress, and then she becomes the High Priestess, of course, and is so influenced by the Hierophant that she is also the King of Swords, that no nonsense woman. And what have we got here? The High Priestess. It's just amazing, this reading, Sagittarius, the way you're going to evolve, the way you're going to transform, the success you're going to collect. And remember, we've got your Emperor down there. We don't want to keep him down there forever, but you know, the Empress has got her Empress. She's getting the success, and she's also got her King of Cups, a loving gentleman who's going to treat her with beautiful gentleness and give her cups of love the whole time. Someone who's going to work their way through things. They're going to be very skilled, very talented, and they're going to help you build your life as well as their own. And there's going to be equal opportunities for both of you. You're going to balance each other so well. It's going to be amazing. And of course, there's going to be lots of investment and long-term plans between you. And there you are, the perfect lover situation. So this has been a wonderful reading so far, and I haven't finished it yet. You've got a possible partnership with the lover, possibly in work as well, or someone else. But he's going to come in fighting strong to get you. He's going to have that fierce look on his face, and he ain't going to stop. And the sun's going to be shining down on you two, that is for sure. And there are going to be many blessings to the sharing of gifts in this beautiful relationship. And when he gets to you, after charging forwards on that horse, he's going to offer you a cup of love that's going to last a lifetime. And of course, the Ace of Swords is such an important card, because all this sadness here, there's going to be, after all that, there's going to be such amazingness, and you can cut through all problems with a knife after that. You just walk through and just cut them all with a knife, believe me. You've just overcome all the obstacles that were in your way. So all this that was so recent to you and so distressing is going to be a thing of the past. I would like to say though, be careful of those haters. Don't let them in, push them out. It's very important for your psyche, for your mental health, and for your way forwards. And the broken heart you got is going to be so fixed. You know, they say that the wrong one comes along and leaves you in pieces, and the right one comes along and picks up all the pieces and makes you whole again. And that is so true. And here we've got justice. If you're in a court battle, I've mentioned that before, you're going to win it. Justice will come for you in all sorts of ways, because you've paid your karmic debts. And here we've got the Fool. You're going to leap off that into love with no problems at all. Let's move on to some other cards now. Sagittarius, let's take some of these, see what comes up for you. Sarah Elizabeth, can we have something more, please? So, travel, safe travel. I think this, you know, Sagittarius is the card of traveling, and I think you've just been dormant because you've had to be, but you're going to wake up and you're going to have the sweetest time traveling. You're going to actually be, you know, you are an earth angel, and people that you meet and the animals that you meet are going to be so, it's going to be such a wonderful, fulfilling journey, your next journey. Oh my gosh, everything's falling all over the place. Let's take a look at that one in a minute. I had to do this. I couldn't wait for a new tripod. I had to do this reading tonight because it's a full moon and I've got it shining right on us. So I really wanted your blessings to be fulfilled through this moon. Let's see what we got there. Stress management. You might have a stressful person around you. You're going to learn, maybe in work or something, you're going to sort their stress out, but you're also going to have a lot of your own stress management so solved. If, you know, all that stress, all that unhappiness, all those people that gave you stress, it's not going to happen anymore. I'm just going to go for the ones that cut the table, Sarah Elizabeth said. Don't worry about the ones that drop because they're not important. Okay, so you have retreated into yourself, and it's been a really good thing because you've made so much progress in terms of development. Yeah, it's going to be a beautifully emotional time for you. You're going to look deep into your emotions in this next relationship, and you're both going to feel the same. It's going to be a really good time, and you're going to take a lot more care over your health in the next few weeks. At the run up to the 15th, you're going to take a lot more care over your health. Probably get some exercise plan in and some really healthy food. It's the time when any time right now is a time for being creative and for looking after your health. So if you're a writer, or you write lyrics or books, or you paint, this is the time to do that over the next few days. The impact of this moon is going to last, and you're going to have the most amazing channeled development going through. Okay, we've got healing, a lot of healings going on, Sagittarius. So let's look at these now, see what these bring us. What we get here. Ooh, that's a big pile. We've got offering. Someone's going to be making you an offering. It's going to be either an offer of work or an offer of love, and it's going to be very, very addictive. So like tobacco, when people are addicted to cigarettes. I used to be years and years and years ago, like from a lifetime ago now. I couldn't imagine it because I hate the smell of smoke now, and I hate the thought of smoking. But you're going to feel really, that offer is going to be so attractive to you, and you're going to become addicted to the person who makes you that offer. And of course, you've been going through this massive transformation, and of course, you're becoming more beautiful, more incredibly sensuous, and there's going to be a lot of dancing going on. I can see that in your new relationship. Let's see what else I can see in this picture. We've got the moon, we've got a light bulb moment going on, and we've also got beautiful flowers and wisps of cloud and wisps of hope, and yeah, it's very, very beautiful. So lots of celebrating. I think we got that card before, going on through your metamorphosis, through your transformation from caterpillar to butterfly, from being who you were 10, 11 years ago to being this amazing being now, full of creativity and wonder. And here we've got love. We've got the rose, and we've got the beautiful, beautiful dove and heart, and it's going to be the perfect love. So be very, very, very sure that that is coming your way, and you're going to surrender to that love because you will know it's right for you, and you just feel absolutely, we've got the passion flower here, the passion will just draw you in. And this is a wonderful love reading, Sagittarius. We haven't had one of these for ages. And we've got the owl there, 2 owls, bringing you, showing how wise you have become. And this card here is showing me how much you are due for luck. You know, you really are due some good luck. And it's saying to you, the wise owls are saying, stay authentic. Whatever changes come your way, whatever money comes your way, whatever power comes your way, stay authentic, stay being you, and say what you need with love to anyone you are partnering up with, in terms of a love relationship, a work relationship, any relationship, sibling relationship, child relationship. Be honest about what you need to make that relationship work too. And here we've got a breakthrough. You're going to get that financial breakthrough, that power breakthrough, that work breakthrough. And it's going to really bring you, it's like this beautiful sword full of emblems and jewels and the sort of the power sword that if you had, your enemy had an armlet on them that was going to ruin your life, you would manage to cut that armlet off because it's full of power. And it's actually not only a sword, but it's got the tree of life growing out of it, because it's got real power for growth. And here you are holding that with such strength, which is indicative of the Leo card. We've got the mountain there. You've climbed the mountain peak and you've made your breakthrough. Here we've got completion, and we've got this beautiful garden setting where I can almost see some of you, if you've got a gorgeous garden and you've been working in your garden, that the flowers that have been flowering there, it's like the love that's going to flower in your life. And the garden's so indicative of how your life is going. You've been working in that garden and you've made it truly beautiful. If you've got a tap in your garden, I'm getting a message. If you've got a tap in your garden, it's like the water that flows out of that tap. Love's going to flow through your life like that tap. If it's an Aquarius that you are with, the water bearer, that explains it, or any water sign. It might be you're with a Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio. But Aquarius, of course, is the sign of the water bearer, so it could be an Aquarius also. But it's like you're floating on air, and we've got the cross there, which gives it a very sort of blessings edge. Your life's going to be full of blessings, and it's bringing completion, total completion. And here we've got an animal that is a literal jumper, so it's like the deer, or you're going to actually just sprint through and bring massive success into your life. You're going to run through the success and take it with you. Yeah, so the sort of air energy I was talking about, it might be someone with an air energy that's got a strong connection with you, but I can see two people in your connection. So there's one either from your past, one from your present, or two from your present, that you're going to have a choice. One's going to be very earthy and have that earth energy. So we had the Virgo there, but it could be any of the earth signs, and sort of linked with water. And then the other ones, and that's going to give you a very stable relationship. And then the other one's got that air energy, could be linked with fire, someone that's also linked with fire, so it could be a similar fire sign to you, but that won't be as stable. That relationship will be more exciting, I think. Of course, the age of the people will impact the type of relationship it is and the way it goes. So if you're young, you're going to have children together, and so you're going to be looking for more stability. But if you're older, you might be looking for more excitement because you've had your children. So it could also be a snake. As I said, the Chinese snake is very significant in your reading tonight. I don't know why, but the snake will bring you lots of luck. Maybe you've got a child that's a snake, or a sibling that's a snake, but someone who's a snake is going to bring you lots of luck in your life. They're going to help towards the incredible transformations that are going to take place in your life. And here we've got the cat's claw. I love cat's claw tea. It's from the Amazon, and it's really powerful. You can only dip it in your cup for about 2 or 3 minutes, otherwise you get like the effects of this cat's claw. But it purifies everything, and this is now a time for purifying. It's for making everything perfect, getting rid of all that stress, getting rid of all that upset, that emotional dissatisfaction, that feeling of not having, and bringing in total purity, a pure soul, and a revival. There's going to be a great revival in your life of health, of artistic ability. The doves there. It's going to be a real revival of happiness. If you've not felt happy for a long time, you're going to start feeling that now. You really are going to start feeling that now. So let's have another look. See what we've got over here for you. Let's take a few of these. So I think you're in a very good position. I think this has been a wonderful reading. I think justice is going to be yours to summarize. You're in a really good place. You're going to be celebrating something very powerful, very wonderful. And anything you thought wasn't going to work is now going to work. Also, there's the year of the monkey that's come in to me with the Chinese New Year. So, and not the Chinese New Year, the Chinese horoscope. And if you're a monkey, you will be in a much better position. Or if you're going to be in touch with a monkey in the Chinese astrology, you're going to become more assertive, and assertiveness is definitely something that's going to come in after September the 15th. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested, yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. What did I say from a previous message Sarah Elizabeth gave me? That to speak your truth, speak with love, but say what you need, and your next relationship will absolutely be amazing. It's very important that you express what you need, and even with your family, with your children, with your cousins, brothers, sisters, just say what makes you happy. Notice the signs that are coming in. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. There, I've got a little feather near Cupid. You might not be able to see it from the position of the camera, but I have, and that was dropped today by the angels and fairies. So I think I've been here a long time, and I think we'll cut this meeting, this reading to an end right now, and we'll meet again very soon, and I'll give you another reading. Just remember, you're going to be in a so much better position. There's going to be so much joy for you, Sagittarius, that it's going to be absolutely wonderful what we've got there. Trustworthy guidance. Look, your spirit ancestors and your angels are helping you along your way. They're not leaving you alone. They really do mean it when they say they're there for you. So don't feel alone. And look, we've got the new partner coming in. Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. I'm really happy for you, because you are the most wonderful of signs, and you really do deserve so many blessings. And this super full moon is really opening a door for you. It's very powerful. It's focusing on something that you did, I think, before all your problems occurred, something you were very proficient at, or very talented at, and it's now going to bring that back in, and you're going to have a lot more freedom with it. It's going to be less challenging. You're going to be able to express yourself in it so much more carefully. It could be lyrics, poetry, art, and you won't be so scared of it this time. The energy of this full moon is very intense. It's what is happening around this full moon is going to last for quite a while in your life, and it follows, what follows after this is it follows a breakdown in your life of things that made you really sad, broke you down, and in the intense Mercury retrogrades making that even worse. But by the time we get to the other side of the Mercury retrograde, you will feel the big shifts that you've always wanted. They're going to start coming through then. And without a doubt, your inspired actions as the Queen of Wands, I've got you under there as the Queen of Wands, your inspired actions as the Queen of Wands are going to show the world, there we are, you as the Queen of Wands, going to show the world how massive you are in terms of emotional strength, in terms of creative strength. You're going to really stand out. It's going to be a time of abundance, of wealth. These 2 weeks building up to the 15th are going to bring in lots of little opportunities, and I'm seeing money definitely coming in, and anything to do with court cases, the Hierophant there is showing me that, and the High Priestess, anything to do with court cases and justice, and your no-nonsense approach is definitely going to bring in money for you. I think if it's a court case where it involves money, you're going to win there, and you're going to be able to see very clearly. We had the owls in one of these cards, and they were there showing you that your knowledge now is going to take you very through, because you're very sensitive and you know how to say things at the right times. And so I think you've just got the ability to work through things with your wisdom and your oratory skills to get the result you want. And the angels and fairies are making sure they're bringing you money in. So someone will turn up and bring abundance work-wise. So we weren't talking about just a love partnership here. We're also talking about, not with the same person particularly, but we're talking about a person coming in and bringing in abundance. It might be a mysterious person who's come through your connections. But I really do believe you're going to see a lot of money coming in. I don't mean billionaire or possibly even multi-millionaire status, but a lot of money where you're going to be comfortable. And I also saw on the journey card, when we were talking about you going on a journey, that the distant shores you're going to are going to be very healing for you, and they're going to bring you a lot of happiness. That journey you're going to experience is going to bring you joy. And also, where did that card go? I really want to find it. Travel. You're going to have a lot of safe travels with a lot of happiness at the other side. I'm getting a message that someone French might be coming in, someone with a French connection. And you might not travel just by air. It could be you travel by boat or by ship. But there's something about the sea here that's very, very important in your life. And someone with a French connection. Someone's definitely going to move you forwards and bring you your biggest wish. And these opportunities are going to present themselves to you in the first few weeks of September. And by the time we get to the second half of September, the 15th, you're going to feel these opportunities are coming, or they've arrived, and you're going to make decisions about them. And someone's going to be whispering in your ear. It's really strange if you've heard that saying before, because I've just heard it from Sarah Elizabeth. Someone might have been told this in a message, that I'd love to whisper in your ear. If that's the case, they really are going to be whispering in your ear. And they're just waiting. They're just waiting for the right moment to make contact with you. So be prepared for that. Either get yourself fit and ready for that big relationship boost, because it is coming. So if you need to get fit and in shape, do it now, because I am absolutely certain someone's going to rock your boat. Very much so after the 15th of September. And you don't want to be running around the block every night right then. So lots of news for you in the second half of that month. Lots of brightness is entering your life, Sagittarius. That's all I can say. The connections are going to just be connections of joy, connections of celebration. And if you need financial help, and that's where your panicking is, and it's not love you need, don't worry, that's coming in, and love will come later. But I don't think love's going to be too far behind. I think you're going to feel a lot of release and feelings of relief that you have achieved what you need money-wise. And when things get really bad, you know the universe goes click and brings something else into place, because you're that lucky, Sagittarius. So do feel that faith in the universe. And someone's going to say they love you, and they really are going to love you. So really have faith in that as well. So you've been waiting for the money to come for a long time. You've been waiting for someone to come into your life for a long time. And I do think after the 15th of September, you can all leave me as a reader if something doesn't happen. But I really do think a lot more luck is going to be coming your way. And your higher self is going to be telling you that too. Okay? Lots of love to you, Sagittarius. I honestly love you guys, and thank you for listening to me. I am so honoured and grateful. If you've enjoyed my reading, please like, share and subscribe, because that means so much to my channel. It will help it grow. It's growing slowly, but it is growing. It's not going down, it's growing up. So that's great. Thank you. And it's not about numbers, it's about quality, and the ones that follow me are the best. Thank you. Bye-bye. You can hear my dog snoring. It's very late now.